At some point, I'll be such a pro at this. Y'all will be like, finally. Let's see. Test, test, test. Okay, so I may just not do these lives where I plan them ahead of time. Maybe I'm just going to start just going live whenever I want to, right? Let's see. Yeah, nobody here. What anyways, I am going to start today with just some little little cactus paintings. I like to listen to this YouTuber who's very inspirational, and his name is Rafi, and Klee is his wife, and they give Monday Motivational Madness. And for me, that's just one of those have to tune in and watch so that I can get inspired and motivated. As an artist, we definitely need that. So he's got some great books on Amazon. This is one, I got them all, but this is one that's pretty helpful. It's called The Rogue Artist Survival Guide. So I think um, basically, if you're going to start doing art as a career, you should really invest in helping yourself overcome the obstacles. And so for me, that's just what I want to do. And let's see if we can change you guys now to see my desk. Let's see if I can switch this. Yeah, yep, I can see my desk. So that is really good. So hello, precious people. How's it going this morning? I got some crazy messes on my desk, but that's okay. This is a cute little fake cactus that I put on my put in my little turtle here, and it's just kind of inspiring. So I may try and paint that. I also brought my cactus from my bathroom that I barely water, and it's looking sad, but you know what? Cactuses are very resilient, and that's kind of what I'm going to try and make a comparison. Artists are like cactus. They're very resilient, they're adaptable, they can endure droughts, they can endure a lot of challenges. But guess what? When they flower, they're super beautiful and they express themselves and are just amazing. So, some of you know I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. This is a stamp set that I absolutely love called Flowering Desert. And I don't know if I'm going to stamp my card today or just use this as inspiration. So basically, if you don't know anything about stamping, it's just rubber stamps that you stick on a block. And then you can go ahead and ink it and stamp it. So what I think I'm going to do, even though I got this out, I don't think I'm going to use it. I'm going to just wing it in my head. Let's see. I do have my new palette, and this is my Mary Blue watercolor paints. And what I've done is I just added another red. This is cadmium red, medium, and then my Payne's Gray, my ultramarine deep, my green gold, my yellow cadmium, and my, what is this? Quinacridone Lake, I guess. So what we're going to do is mix our own green. Now this looks super green, but it's more yellowy. So I'm going to have to mix some blue. Let's see. Mix some blue. So I'll tell you my story as an artist. I've always wanted to be an artist, but was discouraged by um, family, and they were kind of like, you know what? You can't make a living at art. You shouldn't do art. So I did go to college and ended up being more of a professional um, secretary type person. Um, and yeah, that served me well. I had my 9 to 5 job and did what I was doing. And it wasn't super fun, but it paid the bills, right? And so for me, I guess it, it was fine. But I did get my degree in studio art because I knew I loved art and I wasn't real thrilled with doing anything else. So that's when I just ended up doing that and it was good, but I really didn't use it. So until later in life, I did try entering some shows and um, contacting some, what do you call them? Galleries. I was like, ooh, I'm going to contact this gallery and they're going to be like, yes, we want your art in our gallery. But you know what happened? No, they didn't want my art. They weren't real critical of it, but they were very much like maybe in a couple years come back. I'm like, okay. And so I felt defeated and didn't approach anyone else. I just kind of um, let everything go on the wayside and retreated into my own little world. But here's the thing is that years later, I decided to start painting some abstracts and entering some shows. And I did get into a few shows, which was really cool. And so, yeah, I was really excited to get some of my art in a show. And then guess what? I actually sold one of my paintings, which was really cool. I was like, people like it enough to buy it. Wow. So that was one positive, and that's why I'm very encouraging for new artists just to get out there and try something. You shouldn't let one experience defeat you. You should definitely um, try another gallery, try a show, try a craft show. I love arts and craft shows where I meet people. Those are like the most fun because you get to meet people that, first of all, they walk up to your booth, they see your art, and they study it. And I get real excited when I see people pause and look at my art. And I try not to scare them away by running up to them and saying, "Oh, wow, you love my stuff." So, but hopefully, yeah, they are interested. And I don't always go after the sell. What I do is I go after the relationship. This person, I don't know them. They may just be looking, they may be interested in buying, but you know what? At the moment, I just want to get to know them. So I just open up with them and start talking to them about either the art or how their day is going, things like that. And I'm sorry if y'all are chatting in the comments because I could usually pull it up on my computer. For some reason, I am not seeing my chat. Where is my chat? Um, so, anyways, I am. Oh, I think yeah, some other people were saying good morning. Yes. Yes, good morning. Succulent is the plant name. Yes. Aw, you're inspirational too. Thank you, Jessica and Yolanda. Thank you guys. Um, figured out how to look at my chat. Okay, that's good. Let's see. So this is a cute little, very simple watercolor. Let's see what else I can make. Um, some blues are real fun. Maybe another, I don't know, cactus right here. And just do a few little arms going straight up. I mean, if you saw my cactus, it is really, whew, silly. It's a silly cactus. What color should these flowers be? I don't know. Let's see if I mix a little more in there. I need to get another blue. I have one coming in the mail today that I ordered. It's more of a sky blue. This one is very granulating, as you can see in the, hopefully you can see. I'm not 100% sure if it's got a, let's see, shine on there. Sometimes this light is really bright and I love painting under it, but I can't tell if it's reflecting the light or not. Also, I can't be on to too long today. I've got plans today, so um, even though I love you guys, I'd spend all day talking to you, but got things I got to go do. I've already been pretty productive today, and doing some things. Um, so that's good. What are some of the things you guys do to get motivated? Either to paint or to get some chores done or anything. What are some of the things y'all do? Let me switch paintbrushes here. I don't know. I just feel like maybe another. Like, what about this red? This quinacridone lake. Kind of a fun name to say. Quinacridone. Boop, boop. All right. So let's see what color this will make. Ooh, look at that. So pretty. So pretty. And see, what I love about watercolor is you guys don't even have to paint any detail. It's just pretty. Just look at that. Love how it flows and it's just doing its own thing. Let's see. I want this to dry so I can paint some more stuff on there. It is not letting me. It's probably too much water on there. I could soak it up a little bit. Let me see if I can make some brown. Sometimes you put everything together, it makes like a brown. I don't know. Can you see my palette? I don't know if you can see that. I'm just kind of playing. This is one of those things where I just do that. I play it. Whoa, that's a lot of red in there. See what happens. I add some more of that in there. That's not too bad, but I want it to be more. Here we go, like a sand color. And see how I like all that just kind of rolled on in there. Kind of pretty. Now, if you want to get some thick paint and do some lines in there. It'll make it kind of pretty. And I made this kind of a, I don't know, card shape size because I thought it would be fun if I want to turn it into a card. Um, that's kind of pretty. Look at that. Still got to wait a lot for that to dry. Um, very, very pretty, I think. Um, oh, blue flowers. Yellow would be nice. Yes, my yellow is real pretty, Yolanda. It's yeah, that's another way. Yolanda says turn on Audible and listen to a good book. I haven't really checked into Audible. I should because I'm such a slow reader. I don't read very fast. I kind of linger on the words of the book and it just takes me forever to read. So that's that's a good idea, especially driving. I don't know if you have a long commute. I think you do. I'm not sure. But yeah, if you have to be in the car for an hour, might as well put on a good book, right? Yellow would be nice. Blue. I don't know what color flowers. I need to look at a reference photo in order to do that. But yeah, these would be really pretty. I could go back in here and add just a little bit of yellow into these purple ones. I say purple, but it was really just straight out of the tube with that kind of that quinacridone leak like that. Sometimes I don't want to mess too much because I really enjoy just seeing what it did already. Um, the cactus are really cool. I like that you don't have to remember to water them too much. So as you can see, mine is like super wrinkly down at the bottom, and it is just crazy how it survives so long and it doesn't even need watering. But right here at the very tip, it has some brand new growth, which is really cool. It has not flowered yet. I don't know if it will. I had originally bought it to feed to my tortoise, which I have since given away to a friend. So, not really sure what I would do with my cactus anymore except to get inspired. Um, but yeah, I'm really liking this. It's just super simple. But again, with watercolor, you need to let layers dry in between. You need to let it dry before you add the next layer. Otherwise, it's just going to keep bleeding out. But I do like how these blue stripes down the side turned out and kind of bled out a little bit. I don't know if you guys are experimenting along with me or just listening, but this is one of those things where it's kind of fun to just get your paints out and practice doing different things. You can try squiggles, you can try all kinds of stuff. Um, Oh, and one thing I did wanna mention about I kind of made some comparisons between being an artist and being a cactus, right? So you're adaptable because you can endure a lot of harsh environments. Sometimes as artists, we are bombarded by criticism or rejection or different things like that. People just kind of not real encouraging to you. Um, or they'll say, "Yeah, that's a great hobby," but um, they don't really feel it's a viable career. But lately, I've been thinking, you know what, I can really do this as an artist, right? And make it a career for myself. And so that's why I started doing the craft shows, meeting people, talking to people, doing commissions, painting my own thing, things like that. Another thing that I feel like could be a comparison to a cactus is the blooms. Like these flowers are, a cactus isn't always blooming. There's like periods of drought in between, but when they do, it is beautiful. It is showy, expressive, and that's what I think is great about being an artist is I can be expressive of like my feelings, expressive of my hopes, my dreams, things like that. And before I tune off for today, I wanted to read you a little scripture from the Bible that I just wanted to share with you that would be encouraging. And it's from Song of Solomon 4:7. And it says, "You are altogether beautiful, my darling. There is no flaw in you." And I feel like that's God speaking to us too. He's saying, there is no flaw in you. You are beautiful. And so I just really want to encourage y'all to be yourself, to be finding inspiration, and just to know that you are loved and you are good enough. And that being an artist, if that's what you want to do, is totally doable. You can just find what you like to do and be inspired and seek to improve. Yes, I will see you Thursday, Yolanda. Those of you who are local to my area, I meet up on Thursdays at this coffee shop. Um, it is a fun time where everybody kind of brings their own thing. I will bring my Stampin' Up! um, Paper pumpkin kit, so we'll make cards. I haven't even opened it yet. So that's something that I really enjoy. It's super easy, you don't even have to think. Um, and then, yeah, I may end up putting some shadow under these. I don't know. What do you think? Yep. But I really appreciate you guys tuning in today, and I will talk to you later. Mwah.